Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. This is for my water signs. So welcome. All right. I don't know why this is out, but for some reason the star card is out. So I feel like you guys are kind of having hope within a situation. And then we have on the bottom of the deck, Destiny, Victory and Success, the Waiting Game, and also your throat chakra. I feel that you guys are taking a course of action towards your destiny, and this is going to bring in victory and success. I feel like you guys are tired of waiting. I feel like this sense of impatient, kind of anxiety-ish. I feel that you guys, this is going to come within something you're speaking, like you're speaking your truth. And that's what's going to bring this victory in. Possibly it's within social media. I hear let me in. Like, let me into your life. And that's what's going to bring in harmony, is what they're saying. Anyways, let's dig into this and see what it's about. Let's see. Let me wet my fingers. Victory and success for my water signs that wanted to come out. We have the Nine of Wands. What else do we have? The Waiting Game. I feel that somebody's going to be traveling, but they're going to be moving in silence. And this moving in silence is going to give them the harmony that they need in order to fulfill this victory that's coming in. Somebody's going to be in the spotlight. And I feel that this has to do with, that's a lot of cards, the speaking your truth is going to bring you in the spotlight in front of a lot of people. We have the Queen of Cups and also the Ace of Wands. I'm going to keep going and then I'm going to get into it. Then we have the Devil. So definitely material is coming in. I feel like this is going to be fun and playful for you guys. So we have, I'm going to show you guys real quick for those that want to see. The Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Devil, the Two of Wands, and also the Ten of Cups. I feel ultimate happiness is coming in. I feel that, I feel like you guys are really taking a stand within yourselves and your true beliefs. And you're really being like, just going for that is that what you want. I feel that you guys are no longer letting people upset you guys, but you're showing people love. Because like, you know, ugly people try to upset you just because the fact of, it's kind of like, not necessarily jealousy, but like misery loves company. But instead of giving them the same in return, you guys are showing them compassion that's kind of turning this person around. Because possibly, I mean, maybe nobody's ever showed them compassion and somebody's just been like really, like they've had a hard life. And that just kind of like, you know, when you show somebody a little bit of compassion, it goes a long ways and it kind of like transitions their life for the positive. Oh man, that's awesome. You guys are so sweet, water signs, but that's what you guys, I feel, is all about. Like, you know, love and compassion. But you guys are being inspiring to someone, and somebody's creating something new, or like they're standing in their power to create something new. I feel that this is going to bring in material gain, but just don't make sure that you guys stand firm and don't like fall victim to materialism, because it's like a fine line between like being free and gaining things and having like a playful personality versus like giving into the temptations of pleasure. Somebody might be leaving on a new journey, like as far as like moving or planning to move. But somebody's making some major decisions in their life, and in return that's going to bring them true happiness. I see like somebody's dreams are coming true. But I feel that there's like victory and success if you stand your ground and don't fall into materialism. It's going to take some time. You guys need to move in silence. Don't tell everybody every move you make, because then they're just going to stand in your way and put up more obstacles, right? So I feel, you know, even with that, show people compassion that do, but just don't tell everybody like what you're doing. Even if they're like, come on, tell me what you're doing. Just be like, no, you know, kind of give them an in general if you would like, but you don't have to let people know every move you make. Some people get in trouble because they talk too much, is what I just heard. But keep like making specific plans and moving on your path, whether it's leaving home, whether it's travel, because I do see travel. And make sure you keep speaking that which is you, your truth. Open up your voice. Just because somebody says I'm sorry doesn't mean that they really are. People use that just to get back in your life, or it's just because it's the right thing to do. And then somebody also doesn't need to apologize so much for the things that they do. Like, there's no need to apologize for everything, especially when you're not in the wrong. Think outside the box with this creation and keep your willpower about yourself. I feel that you guys are inspired and you want to be somewhere, you want to go somewhere, you want to move. But you feel like there's something standing in your way. But if you speak your truth, I feel like you're going to be in the spotlight, or you possibly already are in the spotlight with something that is that you're doing. So that's kind of what brings this on. But if you keep moving along your path, you're going to have that, you know, what you want is going to come true. Like, it's going to come in with the King of Cups. You're going to be like peace within yourself, and you're going to be happy, and you're just going to be very content and fulfilled with that as to what you're doing, and that's going to bring in your destiny. See, underneath destiny, we have moving on, and then we also have a spiritual union. Possibly you guys are going to meet somebody that's on a different level. This could be love, because underneath that it says love begins. You might find somebody that you fall in love with while you're on this path and while you're traveling. But it says like you're moving on, and some of you guys could be healing and moving on. And then you find somebody, I hate the word find somebody, because that means you're looking, and when you look, you don't, like, what you want isn't what comes in. You guys are getting over a heartbreak, I see. Or you could be heartbroken because things didn't turn out the way you wanted. But you're determined to get somewhere. But yeah, it's kind of like you're tired of waiting to get there. Sometimes ugly people come in that you still need to show compassion for. I mean, this could even be within your family. Even though, like, you might be showing somebody compassion and now you feel stuck at where you are, but you're still making plans to leave and move on, and you're letting people know the true you, and this is what you want. But some people may be saying that you're not going to get there, or you can't get there. Don't believe the rubbish, because we can always change our past. Don't stay in this hangman energy. It's the hangman. You know, don't sacrifice your happiness because somebody told you that it's not going to be. You need to trust yourself and have faith in your guides. You know, it might be a difficult decision. You know, there could be somebody that's like stuck in your energy that's just not good for you. I feel that somebody's indecisive about moving on, or somebody feels that they can't move on and leave home, because I feel like somebody showed compassion for somebody, and now they feel like they're just waiting and they're stuck. Somebody came back, like, you know, they took a stand and they came back, but now they're having to really, really be resilient, because I feel like this devil energy, like they went to fulfill, like basically it's like you went back to help somebody, but now you're stuck, but it's kind of like what would make you happy instead of what you're supposed to do. And now I feel like the reason why you were brought back, or why you like went back, was possibly to help somebody, but it really in reality is because you felt obligated to, and possibly it's because you need to forgive somebody and move on from past hurts, and there was something that you need to realize, and that's why you're stuck here waiting, because you had to realize what was really going on, and now you need to learn to show somebody compassion about this situation, because you might have realized that you have some healing to do. But you're making plans to like leave, and you're ready to move on. You're ready to travel. You're ready to have harmony. You're tired of hearing "I'm sorry" from people, or just because it's family. Just because it's family doesn't mean you don't love them, even though you can love them from a distance. Don't sacrifice yourself. Make sure that you're speaking your truth, because possibly if you have a sit down with your family and let them know like how you really feel, the things that were in the dark can come to light that you're harboring on, that could be mended and healed. But this is going to take like strength. But I feel that you guys are being inspired to keep on going and don't give up, because once you leave, you're going to find that inner happiness. You're going to have that complete like peace within yourself. You're going to be at harmony. And this is going to be a really difficult choice for you to make. I feel like some of you guys feel like you're not being supported. And with the way this is because you can have like, you know, the Four of Wands is like celebration and everything else. But I feel like some of you guys might have thought this might be a celebration because you're supposed to be here. And I really have a strong family sense, especially with like the Ten of Cups, because you got kids playing, you have like a mom and a dad, you got the ocean. I feel like somebody really wants to be by the ocean. And that's where you want to move on to, because that's home. But I feel like there's a lot of conflict here in this home. But it's going to take you to, it's kind of like you were here for a reason. And maybe you felt like this is not where you want to be, but it's where you need to be right now in order to heal something from your past, possibly even your childhood. But don't give up, because your destiny is coming. You have to think outside the box and not listen to what everybody else is telling you. It's the Seven of Wands, if you guys are wondering. Somebody might be really defensive whenever you come to them and tell them how you really feel. Because, I mean, that is how you feel and that is your truth. But you need to let people know your truth, no matter who it is, because nothing's going to be resolved unless you speak it and get it out in the air. And I feel that that can calm like a lot of the conflict that's going on. Just keep on going. You know, don't mount a defense whenever people, or they might be like really defensive towards you, but stay in control of the situation. Like, don't get out of your feelings. I mean, you know what I mean? Not like, I mean, like staying in your feelings. Don't let your feelings overwhelm you and you, like lash out. Just stay calm. It's kind of like you have to listen and then you speak. And if somebody else starts speaking over you, just stop and listen to what they have to say, and then be like, okay, may I give you my side? May I speak now and you listen? You know, like kind of keep things real calm. That way you don't overreact. Because if you continue to speak and people are speaking over you, then they're not able to hear what it is that you're trying to like voice about your feelings. And we have the Hermit, but it was sideways, right? So it's kind of like, I feel like somebody just feels like they're just, again, like stuck with it being sideways. Like, you have the insight and you know what to do. And you're contemplating ways that you can make moves, right? And I feel like Spirit is guiding you. But the reason why you feel like you're stuck, it's not that you're stuck. I don't feel that it's a punishment. It's because there's something there that still needs to be resolved. That way you can completely have your soul free. You know, don't feel like I feel like somebody just feels like they're so isolated and they're withdrawing from everything and they feel lonely because this isn't where they want to be. But the thing is, you need to have insight in this situation and keep moving on. Keep going. Like, don't quit. Let somebody end the way you feel. That way, especially if it's family, so they know where you stand and how you feel. And possibly, I mean, I feel that they can now have an understanding. And once they have that understanding, then you guys could have like possibly like a kind of like a reunion. But it's even though not like reunion like, oh, I just now see you, but like a reunion within like your connection with them. Ooh, that's deep. That gave me goosebumps. But I feel like somebody just feels like they've lost their direction. But the only thing is, you need to refine your discipline. You know, your discipline within, like if you're always helping other people, now it's time for you to possibly do, because on the bottom of this deck we have is the moon. So it's like possibly you need to do some shadow work within yourself and within your family, just some real internal healing that I feel is being brought up to you. That way you can get back to this Nine of Pentacles, because you guys are going to be successful. And then underneath that, we have the Three of Pentacles. And that's going to be like working together. I'm going to get a couple more cards from this, and then we're going to jump into the other deck and get a little more clarification on this. Do we maybe have a couple more cards? I feel like you guys are just like in real like conflict within your head. You're ready to move on, and it's just kind of like curious and stuck within, okay, so if everybody's saying that I'm not allowed to leave, but I really want to leave, it's kind of like, what are you going to do? Don't lie to yourself and feel that you are stuck and that you're not moving forward, because you are. You need to look at the big picture. You know, it's like the King of Wands. He's like he's a leader, you know, and he overcomes challenges. But I feel that the challenge that's here, that's going to let you be able to travel, and what is standing in your way is something that needs to be healed or brought up right here. And I feel that once it's brought up and it's discussed, that you're going to be like free flying. You know what I mean? But it's just kind of like, don't tell everybody, well, we need to get this resolved because I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? Like, don't let people know exactly what you're doing, because it's not their business. It doesn't matter if they're family or not. May I have some clarification, please? This is a good read. So I feel like there's just like one other step, and that's why you guys are still in the waiting game. It's because you need to voice something that's been holding you back. And even though it may not be like, you don't feel that it's holding you back, I feel that it's something that was possibly like within your past, that you still have some shadow work to do. And so ultimately that's what led you there. I feel like your wish is coming in. You guys just need to be balanced. This is divinely guided. Even if you feel that you weren't supposed to be there, and now that you're stuck, that's not the reason fully of why you are there. Do you know? I feel like this Tower moment is brought to you. Brought to you by, like a commercial. It's brought to you by the Empress, because you guys are the Empress, Emperor, whatever, take it how it resonates. You know, you guys are fertile. You're used to giving birth to stuff. You're used to creating stuff. You're used to just going and nothing holding you back, because you guys have this inner knowledge and knowing and this ambition and desires that you just keep like, you go and nothing is going to stand in your way. You know what I mean? Maybe you went back here is because somebody needs to realize what all went on your side, and it's like this apology, whether or not it means something to you or not. Give them that compassion, you know, of being able to say, hey, I'm sorry. And possibly, honestly, they might actually be sorry, but this has brought you here so that you can go on this adventure and be this Queen of Wands. You need to stay wise, not in your emotion, make strategic moves, do this and have the knowledge and knowing that this is inner wisdom that's going to help you to bloom even further and elevate even higher than what you are now. You know, it's the Seven of Wands. Go in and meditate and talk to your spirit guides and your ancestors. Don't go off of what somebody else said. I mean, I don't care who they are, because we're in charge of our own destinies, you know? And possibly the reason why you're not able to go right now when you want to go, where you want to go, is because one, there might be somewhere else that you need to go, or that you end up getting drawn to, but you're not going to be able to travel there as long as you still have your heart. It's like you have your heart locked up, like it's in a lockbox. Whenever there's something in your heart that you're protecting that you need to mend, that way you can move forward. And then once you move forward, you know, you're going to have this success. I feel like you guys are on some kind of a platform. Somebody's taking a journey, and that platform is like you speak and you help people and you speak your truth. But the thing is, while you speak your truth, it's still like you're coming out of heartache, or possibly, and you're moving on, but at the same time, you might have moved on out of this heartache, and you're here in this victory, and victory and success is coming in again. Because it's not like you haven't lost anything. You're still going. But it's just kind of like a minor setback. It's a pause for the cause. And that cause is because something popped up. And while you're there, there is something that could be mended that has come to light that, you have been brought to realize about something in your past that needs to be brought up so that it can heal. And so that way you guys can go on and not be stuck in the future, or possibly cry because you possibly feel like you've made the wrong decisions. But use your wisdom and stop being so guarded. That way you can move on to like even more prosperous beginnings. Like you're gonna have more than what you had before, is what I'm seeing. Like if you're already successful and you feel like you're being stuck because you did something wrong, it wasn't necessarily that you did something wrong, because the thing is, your soul brought you back there for a reason. So it is guided that you're there. And then something while you were here has popped up that you come into realization with. So you're not stuck. You're not going to where you want to be, because you will be headed back forward. I feel like you guys will be traveling to where you want to go, but there's something that's popped up that you need to speak your truth about. You need to open up your voice to have a little more clarification and understanding. That way you don't come and have this difficult choice again, because that whatever it is that has popped up, it could be affecting your future. It could be affecting your relationships, like on a personal level or in a romantic level or even in a work level. It could be affecting those relationships, so you're not able to celebrate whenever you could be celebrating like actual love coming in or true relationships within your life, because once you heal that, it's like you're going to have even more knowledge and wisdom, because that's going to open up something that's blocked. I mean, even if you're not like completely like blocked off, you know what I mean? Like you need to clear all your chakras, but there could be something in one of your chakras that needs to be taken out. You know what I mean? There's still something that has healing in there that I feel has just been brought to light. But don't let it stand in your way. You need to let people in to your thoughts and not react to how they react, but just like witness and just speak, and it not be a conflict and it not be a battle, but just to get it out and to speak your truth and to listen, that way you can hear them out, but in return them hear you out. But if they're not willing to listen to you, part of what they say is going to resonate with you. And it's going to bring some sort of clarity to you so that you can go on and heal this that you find out from them. And possibly it could mend your relationship and you guys can be reunited because you have better understanding within each other and this dynamic that's going on. Ooh, that's good. So don't be discouraged because it's coming in. All right, let's get some angel cards from my water signs, please. Water sign placements. Water sign placements, angel cards. What do we have for water sign placements? May I have one more? Ooh, thank you. So we have chakra clearing. Lord, thank you. Archangel Metatron. Call upon me to clear and open up your chakras using the sacred geometric shapes. Can I speak today or what? Probably. We'll see. All is well. Archangel Jeremiel. Everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to be. Confirmation. With hidden blessings that you will soon understand. So this is coming in. You're going to understand why you are in the place that you are. But don't think you're not supposed to be there. Don't think it's a punishment. Because it's not a punishment. There's something that needs to be mended. Something that's going to help clear out those chakras, and it could be something huge, it could be something small, but it's something that's going to give you clarification within your mind, that's going to elevate you even higher, because you're going to be even more open and more receptive. So just think outside the box. because this is your destiny, and your destiny is coming, and you guys are going to be moving on out of the place you're at to where you want to go. And this is going to reunite you in some way, fashion, or form. You're going to be connected on a higher level. You know? That's good. Thank you, Spirit. Well, you guys rock. On the bottom of the card, spread your wings. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect, and you're ready to soar. See? You guys got this. You got it. Yeah. So on that note, you know, I love you guys. You guys rock. This is good. You know, clearing out stuff is good. I dig it. Rock on. All right, water signs. Well, if you guys are interested in a personal read, all my information is in that little description box. I am doing reads for $20. Yeah, until today at midnight. I'm thinking about doing like something really fun. Just because, I don't know, why not? And I'll mention that probably in the next video, or maybe the one after. I don't know. We'll see what I'm told to do. So until next time, guys, I love you. Hit that like button, please. It helps the algorithms, helps like spread the channel and all that great stuff. That way we can grow our little community and keep elevating higher. And yeah, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, make it say ding. That way you guys know when I'll be on next. And until next time, you guys stay fabulous, stay awesome. You guys rock. Namaste.